This is the KRC 900 Color Changer Day 2 Jacquard, also known as multicolor rib. So we're going to go back to our favorite two colors of yarn, minty green and god-awful pink. And we're going to play with Jacquard. So the best way to play with Jacquard on the 260 is, of course, to load your yarns. So we're going to load pink into slot 1 and green into slot 3. Pull them to the side and just lock them in to the holding bracket thing. I'm going to go down, lock them into the yarn break, lift it up. Now we need to determine how many stitches we want to use for our Jacquard project. So I think we should go with bow tie to bow tie, so 12, 13, 13. So let's just do 15 and 15. We are still in full needle rib, so lift those up. Okay, so always have the outermost needle on the main bed on both sides. Tension to 0 and 0. So 0 and 0. Knitting across, and then I'm going to load the pink yarn. Pink yarn. Okay. We're going to do the circular cast on over these needles and find a good cast on comb. I'm going to release the pink. Caught anything? Oh, we're caught on something here. Okay. Have the yarn end. And I forgot to put my carriages back into full working position. So back up these go. I'm gonna drop it down between the beds. Okay, so this is a little minor hiccup. Put everybody back into working position. Knit across again. And that is our new cast on. I'm going to use my medium-sized cast on comb. I'm also going to put a little clip on my yarn tail. Pull that out. Lift this up. And I'm going to try and center this as best I can. I think this is center. Now my experience with Jacquard says lots of weight, so I'm going to put on 2 of the giant barrel weights at 10 and 10. Not 2 each, just 1 of each, just so we're clear. I'm now going to knit going to the left on the main bed, parting going to the right, parting going to the right on the ribber, and knitting on the ribber going to the left. I'm going to start with tension 3 and 3, and I'm going to knit 2 rows. 1, 2. Okay. Going to move this off to the side, and now we're going to load our punch card. Now it looks like I've actually marked this punch card, but I'm kind of confused as to where it should be. I think it's supposed to be at 8. Could be at 9. Well, we're going to mark it at 9. So we're going to insert our punch card. Now, because this is just a demo, I'm not going to put any clips on my card. Okay, so now we are going to move to KC. We're going to knit across and see what kicks out. We should also reset our row counter. All right. Now, that yarn is caught on there. We've saved it. Moving across. Oh, okay, we got some patterning happening. This is a good sign. We'll go with it. We're going to press both part buttons. We're going to make sure that it's knitting in both directions now on the ribber. We should have actually done that before, but my bad. It's not going to hurt anything. So both part buttons on the main bed, no part buttons on the ribber. Knitting back across, we're going to change yarns. All right. As for what it is doing with my pink, I am not sure, but it should be catching it in number 1. Okay. Oh, actually in there. No biggie. Let's continue. Whew. Coming back. Okay. Now what's happened is it's split this yarn here. Not quite sure why. I'm just going to get another weight for that one, which I have lost. Okay, put a little bit of weight on there. Going back across. Chances are that I forgot to unlock the punch card, and we're going to have to start this again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart this punch card, and we're going to start again. Okay, so we're going to try this one more time, because, you know, it's raw and unfiltered. I make mistakes. It's the way it goes. We're going to do this again. Nothing's in part. Nothing's in part. Tension 0. Tension 0. Punch card. It's actually supposed to be at row 8, so it is at row 8. Taking a deep breath. Gonna pick up the pink yarn again. Coming across. Grabbing the yarn tail. It is already clipped. We are now going to knit that first row. All right. My yards are being rather friendly with each other again. Just a second there. Okay. Putting on cast on comb. All right, 2 big barrel weights. Set for circular knitting. So part button going to the right and part button going to the left. So left is on the ribber, tension 3, tension 3, going to knit across. 2 or 3 times. 1, 2. Now we will turn off the part on both. We're going to knit across, turn on KC, and knit back. Alrighty, here's the big reveal. Deep breath. Clicked. Press KC. The punch card is locked in. We're now going to knit across. It should kick them all out, which it is doing. Pressing the part buttons, unlocking the punch card. When we knit across, all of these needles will be knit and some other ones will be kicked out, and those are for the green. So now we're going to knit across. Grabbing the green. Coming back. Releasing the green. Okay. Looks good. Knitting back. Okay. Now picks up the pink. Okay, we're gonna come back when I have knit this whole card. Alright, so it looks here like the punch card is not in the right slot. So I'm going to switch to green, turn it off, patterning, and start this punch card one more time. Because that's sometimes what you got to do. Okay, so this time we're going to start at row 9 instead of row 8 on this card. Taking a deep breath. I'm going to add some extra weight because I just don't trust it. I have now switched to pink. It's in KC. We're going to knit across again and see what happens. So just like on the first row, only this time some of them are held back. Unlocking the card. Part button on both. Going to knit across. Switch. Switch. That looks better. Switch. Oh, that's why. Okay. We have a yarn tail. Okay. That's hard. That's one heck of a workout. All right. This would be the last of the green. And now we're at pink. Yes, this is it. Okay. Turn it all off. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got a workout today. Okay. You can see why we got a workout. This yarn was horrible. Yet again, getting caught in silly places. But that's the nature of scrap yarn. Gonna cut the green. Now the big reveal. Let's take off the weights so we don't lose our toes. Remove the yarn. Just going to knit. Okay. Of course he did. Okay, so the big reveal is in the right spot and not in the right spot. So where we didn't quite have it lined up correctly, we were at row 8 instead of row 9, and this is where we had it in the correct row. You can see we have the full image of the naughty deer. I do have a error in here, which is fine. It's just a demo, so I'm not too worried about it. So there you go. That's Jacquard on the 260. Practical application, baby blankets. Could you do single stripe? Sure, but you got to line it up correctly. So you got to be really aware of what colors you're putting where. So there you go. Jacquard on the 260. Absolutely possible.